Eco-friendly, skin-friendly, pocket-friendly. Sensational touch. Have a sensational bath experience. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, everyone. It's Kamishita from Kamishita's Corner, and I'm just going to be wrapping some soap today and taping myself. Thank you for joining me on my corner. And if you have not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Click that notifications button so that every time I upload a video, you will be sure to get notified. So I'm wrapping my soaps a little bit differently. It's a little bit of a process because I can't find my cutter. I had a cutter that allowed me to cut straight, so I'm using my scissors instead. And I have it, it's in this house somewhere, but I can't find it. So instead, I will be cutting everything. Well, let me work on this side. I'm going to be cutting everything by hand, which is a little bit, takes more time. Takes a lot more time, and I would rather have my cutter, but I don't, so oh well. So I still using my, this is the back side, so I don't really have to be, that's not the side that's gonna show, so I don't have to be too exact. I just have to make a mark, and then I'll fold it to help me to cut straight, and then I'll cut it, but I need to fold it in the right spot. Alrighty, so how are you guys doing out there? Today is, what is it, March 10th? What is today? It's Tuesday. It is the, I can't see the date. I believe it's the 10th of March. When I am making this, oh, let me fold this first. So I'm going to make sure this is straight. So I don't have that much to talk about. I have redone my soap studio over. I kind of making everything a little bit more efficient for myself. So it's not fully finished yet, but finished enough that I'm able to use it. I'm still in my corner by my window. Sitting in my corner right by my window. I'm cutting paper and making soap. Sitting in my corner right by my window. I'm cutting. Okay, let me stop. Acting silly. Alright, so if I line my scissor up with the crease that I made, it allows me to cut fairly straight. This is annoying because it takes too much time, so I'm really going to be looking for my cutter. I can't find it right now. It allows me to cut straight a lot quicker because this is just way too much time to be spending just to, oh boy, cut some paper to wrap some soap. Shouldn't be taking this much time. But that's what happens when you're reorganizing and you realize what you had organized already. All right, well, I'm going to work with these. I'll do the rest of that later. So I still wrap my soap the same with my deli paper. I like using deli paper because it's nice, it's clean, it's eco-friendly, excuse me, and it's pocket friendly. So it doesn't add a lot of cost. With regards to the packaging and my soap, which translates to less money spent out of your pocket. If I spend a lot of money on packaging, eventually you who want to buy some quality handmade soap is going to have to pay for that. So how do you get nice packaging without paying an arm and a leg? Well, one of the things you can do is the best thing you could do is sell naked soap. Soap without any packaging, of course, but that's not necessarily something that most people want to buy. When I'm vending, I can do that and it's fine. I can sell the soaps naked. That means without any packaging on it. And it works. It works just fine. Oops. But when someone buys from the internet, they buy it online, you kind of want to, one, have a package to let them know what it is they're buying. The ingredients that's in it, all that good stuff. When they buy it, while I'm vending, I'm out, at a street fair, they have me, I'm there. So I can sell a naked soap. I can let them know what my soaps are made of, what added ingredients I might have put in it, if anything. The scent. Of course, they can smell the scent, so, that also helps. But when you're here, so how many sheets do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I have one extra. So when you're here online, they can't pick it up. They can't smell it. They don't have you to talk to tell them what kind of soap it is, what's in it, what are those ingredients. So you have to kind of relay that message that you could do in person, that you would normally do in person if you were vending. You have to find a way to relay that message through your packaging. So packaging is not just an aesthetic thing. It really is a way to communicate with the people that your audience or your customer base, you guys, to let them know what it is that they're getting. And then, of course, you want to do it in an appealing way because, people like pretty things. People like nice smelling things. People also like nice packaging. So you find a way to do packaging nicely with a professional, clean look. That don't cost too much. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you don't, then I understand. I mean, there are some people out there who, if it doesn't cost an arm and a leg, they're not buying it because they think that it's not quality if it's not costing a lot. And, I'm not here to disagree with anyone. You like what you like, and that's fine. But the point of sensational soaps, the point of sensational soaps is to be able to offer quality handmade soaps for less. I mean, still going to be more than your store purchase soaps because, it's handmade. I put a lot of effort into this. But it's not an arm and a leg. It's not going to break your pocket. You're not going to be holding your breath while you say, okay, how much is it? And you're holding your breath waiting for the enormous price that you know is about to be told to you. And then you're like, oh, it's normal price. Yeah, it's normal price. It's more than store-bought. But it will not break your pocket. So that's why oops, sorry. I tell you, that's the only thing about being at my window that drives me a little bit nuts. Sounds like I'm on the street. Sounds like I'm on the corner instead of in my corner. So thank you for joining me on my corner. Kamishira's corner, that is. Yeah. All that good stuff. So, what was I saying? Oh, that's why my tagline, my motto is eco-friendly, skin-friendly, pocket-friendly. So I make stuff that's good for the skin. I make stuff that's good for the environment. And I make products that's good for your pockets. Yes. It's like discount price every day with regards to handmade prices. So all of my soaps that I make, well, I'm not going to say all of them because some of them have milk, and some of them have honey. So most of the soaps that I make are vegan. And I put that in one of my posts on Facebook, and my sister was like, "The heck is vegan soap? What is that, food?" And I was like, "Well, everybody knows what vegan is." She says, "No, don't assume. You gotta let people know what this stuff means, because not everybody knows." Oh, so no assumptions here. And for those who do understand what vegan soap is, then I'm not selling you guys short. Not condescending to you. I'm just taking into consideration what my sister said that everyone might not know. So what is vegan soap? That is soap that is made without the use of any kind of animal products whatsoever. So this soap right here, because it's oatmeal, milk, and honey, it actually has some animal products in it. Because it has honey. Honey is made by bees, which is an animal. It has milk. Milk is made by cows, which is an animal. Yes, it has cow's milk. It's not coconut milk. It's cow's milk. Now, I could make a vegan version of this. Because honey is like a humectant, and I could use, say, like coconut milk. I could make coconut milk, oatmeal, coconut milk, and add an extra humectant other than honey. So what the honey does, honey is a natural antibacterial. Mostly it's a humectant, which is a product that helps to pull the moisture from the air and bring it to the thing that has the humectant in it. In this case being the soap, so it'll help bring that moisture to your skin as you are using it to bathe with. So, you know, humectants are good. Of course, in handmade soaps, you know, when you make soap from scratch, one of the byproducts that is created is glycerin. And it's an excellent byproduct because of that reason. It's a humectant. Glycerin is a humectant. So you don't really need to add an extra humectant in handmade soaps because it kind of has one in there, naturally occurring humectant already. But you can. Not too much because it can make the soap a little tacky, which is not a great feel. I've done that before. Made a soap and decided, oh, I'm going to add extra glycerin. Bad idea. I added way too much. But that's okay because it was lesson learned. It was very tacky. It was really sticky, which, yeah. Wasn't the greatest. It was geranium scented too. I love geranium. Oh my God. Geranium is a nice fragrance. It's kind of a rosy fragrance, geranium. Sweet and rosy. Petally. But not rose. And I think it's a little bit, in my opinion, it's a little sweeter than your typical rose scent. A little bit sweeter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the paper wrapping just so I can show how I'm doing the second wrap. So I am working on getting all new labels for an all new look. And so far I have some of my labels that arrived. And I'm going to be using them to wrap these. So this is one of the labels. And it's okay, but it's not the best. You know what? This is kind of dark. I just realized none of my lights are on. Oh, that's not helping much. All right, I don't know if that helped any, but I turned on the lights because I'm looking and I'm realizing it's kind of dark in here. All right, so I'm not going to do any more of these portion. Now I'm going to take this. So that was my label. So I have a new label that oh, this is kind of thick. Let's get one that's a little bit thinner. Okay, better. That's not good. All right, so create a crease at the sides. So I'm eventually going to have to find a way to do this a little bit quicker. So, there you go. Alrighty. I have nothing more to say, so enjoy the music as I finish wrapping my soaps.